everybody, this is Grant, also known as the Collect 75, and welcome to another Zoids review. This one is the Blue Zoid SCORPOZOID. And I did have this one as a kid, and I was so disappointed with it. And I'll come to why I was disappointed with it when I build it, or rather when I've built it. Let's get straight onto it. Oh, here's the instructions, obviously. Some nice little instructions there. Do I have the box for this one? I may have the box for this one. I've got lots of these Zoids. Oh, my washing's done. That's handy. I'll go and hang that out in a minute. So let's start building this. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of parts. We do get two heads, much like the Trooper Zoid. We're going to put them to one side for the moment. We're going to find our two halves of the body. We're going to find our motor. Let's make sure it works. Yep, he works all right. Now then, from the picture, we need the motor that side. And this one goes together a hell of a lot better or easier than Trooper Zoid. As you can see, it's ever so slightly discoloured. Just going to get that motor in the right place there. There we go. That's that bit. Now then, what we need to find, we're going to get this bit out of the way, this bit out of the way. We need to find, we've got lots of legs, couple of arms. Let's get the legs. We need this bit. That bit, that's a gun for later. We need some of these leg bits. Right, so we need to make sure, if I remember rightly, these face forward this way. So you need to put that on the little hole, get that in there. Then we get one of these side bits. Then we put that one on there. Oh, get on there, you little bugger. You don't want to go on there, does he? Right, so you get that one there. Then we find a couple of blue caps. Put that on there. That one there. Turn it round. Let's get the other leg piece on. Get our side piece on. Goes on there. And then we get some blue caps straight on there. There we go. Like I say, if you're listening to this, it's because I've decided not to fast forward it. It depends. It just depends, really. Now then, it should have a gun that goes on the top. I don't know if he does it on this one or not. No, he uses a different piece, doesn't he? He uses this piece, I think. Can't remember now. It's been a while since I built this. I think this bit goes here anyway. So you can use it to hold it together. Right, so anyway, oh no, it's this piece. Is this piece? Yeah, it is. This piece comes here. So we're going to move that also slightly. That bit goes there. I might want to have done a different thing before that, but I can't remember. This bit goes here. That bit goes, slots on here, if I remember rightly. Like that. Got a lot of different pieces all hanging around. Because obviously if you use the proper Spider Zoid, it looks ever so slightly different. Now then, let's have a look. We're going to attach the legs, or the bottom pieces. We have slightly, oh my god, we have slightly different looking piece. I think this one goes on first. Oh, that's our hamster having a drink. We've got a new hamster. If you remember my old hamster from years ago, we've got a new one. I won't say what his name is because my son decided to name him and he chooses a new name virtually daily. So anyway, right, so here we are. We have this now. As you can see, it's not looking very, very nice at this particular moment, but we're going to sort that out right now by putting some of the legs on. And then we'll start looking a bit more Scorpion-esque. This is where it can get a bit fiddly, trying to get all these legs on. Like so. Just keep them going. Like so. Yeah, I'm probably going to fast forward all this. At least this bit anyway. Keep them going. Like so, because it's a bit dull, isn't it? This is the only thing I mean, I don't mind building these things, but the thing is, it can be a bit tedious building all this, especially these ones with all these bloody legs. Especially then when what happens is sometimes, because they're like rubber caps, especially if they've been on there a long time, they don't fit properly and they're very, very loose, and so you just get bits constantly falling off. So you've got to keep swapping around. Hopefully you're getting a better tolerance and they'll stay on better. Right, so now then we've got all the legs on. Now let's have a look at that picture. Yeah, they do go on the bottom. Right, so now then we have that piece done there. This we're going to attach this, which is the tail. I probably should have put this on before I put the back legs on, because now they're going to get in the way. I'll stick them on there like that. I've got another one here. Let me get that one on there like that. That will hold the tail on. Now we need to come to this little piece. Now I cannot remember if it goes on the bottom or the top. It definitely goes on that way. I think it will go this way on, like so. Put a cap under there, like so. Find the other one. That will go under there. Find a cap. And that can go on there. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put this on the front here, like so. I think it does anyway. It sort of holds on there, kind of. Then once you decide what head you use, and we're going to use this head because I prefer this head, the head will actually hold that piece on. If you can move those pincers out, so then you push it down and it holds everything in. And then these need tightening up because these pincers keep moving. Trying to find it. There it is, like that. And there we have our basics of a SCORPOZOID. Now then, we're going to attach a couple more guns. Oh dear. Right, this one is going to go here on the sides, like so. Then we've got lots of other bits. I can't remember where this bit goes. We sort of move the tail, and then this one goes here. As you can see, he uses a lot of the same parts as SPIDERZOID. Now then, he does have his main stinger, which you can put up here. Which is, when you buy a lot of these Zoids, this bit's always missing. I do have 2 Android pilots, didn't realise that. So you can put this other head in here, like so. And you can just sit in there for a bit. And then we've got a few other spare bits. Now then, that is our SCORPOZOID. Now, these are loose. Now, the reason why I was a little bit disappointed with this when I was a kid, apart from the fact these bloody pincers do not stay where you want them to, the tail can fall backwards once that cap becomes a little bit loose, which is very annoying. And then when we try and get this guy to walk along, this motor's not great. Look, I'm doing it and it's not working now. So either I've got it in the wrong place, which I don't think I have because I can feel all the engine moving, just this doesn't want to work. Oh well, there we go. So I might swap it over with a different motor because I've got another SCORPOZOID down here. Now this one was a bit different. I bought this one off eBay. Someone glued the pincers in and everything, so I can't move them, which is probably the best thing to do. And then they've used the variation because this one doesn't have the little Scorpion stinger, so you can put a little seat up here for another Android pilot, hence why it comes with 2. Or you can do a variation. You can put that up there with another gun and so forth. And you can also put a little radar dish on it somewhere. You can put it like on the red one back there, like that. And then that gives you a slight variation of what you can do with these Zoids. And it's pretty good. Let's see if this guy works. Sounds like he's winding up, so I might swap the engines. And now let's see why I was disappointed. Let's see if he works. He sort of moves. Well, he moves better than the one I had when I was a kid. This one sort of like moves in some very mysterious circles by the looks of it. He's going for me here. It actually works a lot better than, the one I had as a kid wouldn't walk along. It just wouldn't work. I don't know why. Maybe we left too much mould flashing on the bits or something. It was getting in the way. But it works alright, actually. I'm a bit impressed with that. Actually looks really good. I love it. We'll wind it up again, do it again. Yeah. Go on, mate, go on. I like it, actually. My son would love these, I tell you. I wish they'd bring these toys out again, because these are great toys and they look fantastic. Look at them, just brilliant. I love it. Oh, it's not. As you can see, there's a hamster cage over there. Anyway, right. So, oh my god, ow! I just put my light down on me. That hurt. Anyway, right. So let's bring in some other Zoids. We've got TROOPERZOID and we've got TYRANNOZOID. And then just by getting a few of these, you've got a great Zoid collection. My light keeps wanting to fall down now, which is being annoying. Yeah, and it's going to fall down any second. Right, so I'm going to this one here. Yeah, it is, a pretty good Zoid. I do like SCORPOZIOD now, actually, just because he works better than one I had when I was a kid. Right, anyway, this has been Graham, the Collect 75. Don't forget, you can rate this video, share it, thumbs up it. Maybe you can't rate it no more. I'm thinking back to years ago. Anyway, right, we'll give it a big thumbs up then. Share it, comment, and of course, please subscribe. And of course, you can support my channel using the links below. Right, I shall see you all next time. Bye for now.